Discover these web conferencing promotional tips. If planning a web conference, you will already be aware that this is a medium that is extremely attractive. Thanks to fast broadband speeds now being the norm, live seminars and conferences hosted via the net are a great way to promote business goals or conduct face-to-face meetings with other staff, clients, and potential customers. To use web conferencing effectively, you will need to know how to correctly promote your webinar. It is possible to use traditional marketing to bring about greater awareness into your conference. You can place ads on related websites, blogs, and search engines. You should not be too concerned about spending money to generate more interest, and especially if you are to charge attendees a fee. Always try and inform potential attendees of what they will get out of attending the event. If you have an extensive contact list, this can come in extremely useful when drumming up business for your webinar. If you feel that manually sending out mails to your contacts would be a time-consuming process, there is a software that you can use that would help to reduce the effort required considerably. Another way you can publicize your upcoming conference would be to post information on popular forums and message boards. Be aware that most forums have strict guidelines and rules regarding what information can be posted or discussed. Stick to the rules, as otherwise your messages and posts may be removed. Social networks are another excellent medium that can be used for all kinds of online promotion. If you were to put together an informative and interesting networking profile, this in itself can attract a lot of interest in your business. When you want to inform your followers about a webinar, the task would be easy to carry out. Apart from using online methods, there is also value in using offline techniques to raise awareness of your event. You could hand out flyers to passers-by on the street. This would be worthwhile if the theme of the conference is relevant to a local audience. If there is a popular local radio station or newspaper in your town or district, it can be worth inquiring as to the cost of promoting your webinar. When planning a marketing campaign, always have in mind the demographic that you would like to attract. This would allow you to focus your energy and resources in a way that is most productive. How to make money with web conferencing. Online web conferencing is a digital system of interaction which makes full use of the latest video and audio technology to allow face-to-face communication from remote locations. Though you may have come across VOIP systems and web chat services previously, you may not realize that you can use webinars to generate an income. Administering a number of web conferences is not that difficult, as long as you have some basic knowledge of the online world and understanding how to configure an audio device and camera. You should not have too many problems. What many people are still to discover is that webinars can be used to boost a business's turnover. To understand how you can use web conferencing as a way of boosting income, it is first of all important to understand what obstacles prohibit revenue being generated through the net. If you have a new product or service that you are planning to launch, you may already know how difficult it is informing the market of its benefits. By using web conferencing, you can reach out to an almost unlimited number of potential customers and clients. Credibility is another barrier that a business needs to overcome. When launching a new concept, the general public will not know whether the product lives up to the marketing speak or not. If you were to place static information on a website that highlights the value of the product, this in itself may not be taken seriously by visitors. By conducting a webinar, you will have at your disposal a way of demonstrating your product or service in three-dimensional glory. For a business to be successful, it takes a lot of hard work and energy. With a video web conference, you can remove the impersonal aspect of tapping into a market through having face-to-face interactions with customers. It would be far easier to bond and strike up a rapport with prospective clients if you can speak directly to each of them. A webinar also allows you to answer any questions or address the concerns that your prospective customers may have. It would be a big mistake to underestimate or ignore the potential that lies within web conferencing.